Hey everyone, it's Sandra and welcome to my haul video. I bought some clothes and I bought some beauty products, and I did get the chance to use the beauty products, so I'm able to give you a quick first impression of the stuff as well. Let's start with the clothes, get them out of the way. I have three things. I bought them in LA, and the first is this gray dress. What really drew me to this was the material. It's a very thick, high quality material, so it manages to be form-fitting but flattering at the same time. It is also longer. It hits just below the knee, so it kind of balances out because it is more form-fitting, but at the same time it is longer and it doesn't show cleavage or anything. So it's sexy but subdued at the same time. I really love it, and the material is just amazing. And I got this in the size 1. They had it in black as well, but I thought it was more interesting in this heather gray color. So big fan of that dress. I think it'll be really cool worn in the fall as well, just layered, you know, with a blazer, with some boots or some tights. The next two things I bought were tops, and they're from All Saints. This first top from their current fall 2015 collection, and it's a silk blouse, and it's white, and it has all these really interesting sheer layers. It has this almost like a wrap detail at the front, and it has a zipper closure at the side, and it also has a bit of an asymmetrical bottom. I really like the idea of wearing such a pretty delicate blouse with some ripped baggy boyfriend jeans or some leather pants. I like the juxtaposition of something really soft and feminine up top, and then a bit more of a grungy jean or pant at the bottom. I think it kind of balances out the look. So big fan of this blouse. I'm excited to wear it. I think it's so pretty. The next shirt I got was actually in the sale, and it's this really cool, very soft long sleeve shirt. It doesn't look like it's a big deal, but when you try it on and you look at it up close, you notice that it actually has slits at the back of the arm. So when you put it on, it just looks really cool. You can just see that little flash of skin sometimes when you're bending or moving your arms. And I just think it's a really cool, interesting detail. And they had this in gray as well. I really like the light gray option, but they only had large ones left, and I got this in the size small, and it is kind of cut to fit a little bit more oversized. I love basics that have a little bit of an interesting edgy detail. The next things are makeup items. So if you watch my vlogs, you will have seen a couple of these already. The first is the new Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. It's the foundation that I'm wearing right now, and I have been wearing it for the last week, and I do like it. I actually like it more than I thought I would. The things that I love about it the most are the color selection. I got the color Y245, and it's absolutely perfect. The color doesn't oxidize, and the foundation is very easy to work with. It's not completely undetectable on the skin, but it is amongst the most undetectable foundation that I have tried, because it applies and it does look like skin. It has a very natural finish. I feel like it has a light to medium buildable coverage. It's not full coverage by any means, but you can build up the coverage to about a medium depending what you use. I find that when I use my fingers, I can get the most coverage. It's a good foundation, and if you have oily or combination skin, you will have to use a primer or a setting powder with it, because it does not last unless you set it and use a primer. But I feel like Makeup Forever came out with all those primers for a reason, because this foundation is kind of designed, it can kind of do whatever you want it to do depending on the primer that you use. So if you want it to be more luminous, you can use a luminous primer. If you want it to be more mattifying, you can use the mattifying primer. I haven't used any of the Makeup Forever primers, but I have a feeling that that's kind of how it's designed to go. I'm wearing this today with the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It ends up lasting a little bit longer than if I just wear this by itself. So I'm pleasantly surprised by this foundation, and especially if you're someone that always struggles finding a color match, I think it's worth checking out. The next Makeup Forever item I purchased is the ink liner, and I got this because Lorraine from The Current Custom raved about it, and she's a big fan of liquid eyeliner. I'm a big fan of liquid eyeliner, and I do like this. I've only used it once, so I can't comment on its longevity because I only used it for a couple of hours, but I do like the application. It has a felt tip, and it's not a flimsy felt tip. It doesn't fray or bend all over the place. I feel like you can get a really nice steady line with it, and I love the fact that it's such an intense black and that it's matte. And the next new product is the Mercier paint wash. This is a liquid lipstick, and it's in the color Petal Pink, and if you've seen my LA vlog, I'm wearing it and I'm declaring my love for it. It's a matte liquid lipstick and it does not leave your lips feeling dry and uncomfortable. It actually fades really nicely throughout the day. You can just reapply it. It feels comfortable and moisturizing, and it's an awesome product. The next thing that I got, I got this while I was traveling, and you know the Sephora aisle of doom, right when you're about to check out and you see all these really cute mini products, you just have to get one. So that's how I felt about this. It's the Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Finish. I had already used the full size of this. It's not as good as the Oribe, but it's easier to find. It's easier for me to buy because the Oribe I have to either order online or I have to go to a salon in Ann Arbor to get it, and it's kind of a pain, it's kind of out of the way. But the Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Finish does the job. So I got this. I just wanted to have this while I was traveling, and it came in really handy. It gave a really nice windswept textured finish. And then the last thing I got is a new fragrance, and it's Rose 31 by Le Labo. I have expressed my love for Le Labo before. If you go in a store and buy a perfume, they actually mix it for you right on site. So it's really cool. You get to see somebody making your perfume right in front of you, mixing in all the notes, all the ingredients. You can get your label customized, and it's a very cool experience. All their stores look beautiful. They look like these old apothecaries. They also have body care, they have candles, they have laundry detergent. They have a really cool selection of scents. And Rose 31 smells a lot more interesting than you would think. It doesn't smell overwhelmingly like roses or anything. It's a very sexy, smoky rose scent. A little bit spicy and woodsy as well. It's not just so floral. I'm not very good at explaining top notes and things like that. Just the perfect description that comes to mind is a smoky, masculine rose. They have Le Labo at Barney's, and you can also get it online at Net-a-Porter, I believe. So definitely check out Le Labo if you are on the hunt for a new fragrance and you want something a little bit more special. I like buying a fragrance when I travel, and for the last year and a half, that's kind of what I have been doing, is just reserve my fragrance purchase for when I'm traveling so that I have a memory attached to the particular scent. And that concludes my haul. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about any of the products, please feel free to put them below. I will try to find links to anything that I mentioned and also put it below in the description box. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!